A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing to them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
And now the Lakers starting group, Green and Davis in at the forward position. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. And for Golden State, Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
And he makes the first. One misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel up against one of the game's most distinctive players in Draymond Green. Coach said his combination of defense, passing, and motor, there may not be another like him. Kevin, Green still commands respect from opposing teams.
All right, thank you, David. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Here's Wiggins following the basket by Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Green with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Trying to find Green. He's got it now. It's Curry outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Here's Curry following the basket by Anthony Davis. Curry can't get it to go. Green with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Passes to James. And stolen by Chris. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
There's a lot of guards in this league that have a difficult time with the size of Klay Thompson. He uses it to his advantage to get those kind of calls.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
He hits both from the stripe. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Klay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. Inside, and Chris throws it down.
Well, Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you gotta see when he's jamming it down.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. James outside. Now the pass to Davis. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green passes to Thompson. Chris with it. Davis is on it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Oh, offensive interference. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Danny Green. Lakers trail by 4. Right side, Davis. The offensive rebound, Howard. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .114 left in the first quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. Over Caldwell Pope. Thompson with the bucket.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Howard. It's deflected. James against Curry. He kicks it to Wiggins. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Kuzma outside.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Thompson. From downtown, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson passes to Curry. Second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Looney. Klay Thompson is out there with Lee. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. That one is off.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard, a physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
One misses. Warriors leading by 6. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Thompson finds Lee. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Over Howard. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Davis can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Warriors. They lead by 6, their biggest margin, and they pick up 2.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Davis. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Pascal. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Looney. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Howard. Rondo dishes to Davis. They get a hand on it. The pass to Thompson from outside the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a shot that Klay Thompson has perfected, a consistent catch-and-shoot guy.
Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the Warriors. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Morris. Kicks to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
Right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
Bowman passes to Looney. Bowman, he's covered by Rondo. Now Thompson. He's got 12. Tries again. They get it again. Lakers trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The Warriors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Waiters comes in for Bradley. And LeBron subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Raiders on the wing, guarded by Curry. Floats one up. Raiders no luck. Warriors leading by 10. Curry looking it over. Passes it to Chris. Here's Curry, guarded by Green. James against Thompson. James outside. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
From the stripe, and LeBron James gets it to go.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
And Curry, here we go. That shot off. LeBron with some nice D.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. James has got his second bucket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
LeBron against Curry. And stolen by LeBron. Off on the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, you got to love Klay Thompson. He can make impact with or without the ball. I've seen this guy hit 60 points with 9 dribbles. Very unselfish. But when he's feeling it, he just keeps coming at you.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They ran into a buzzsaw, and it was on full blast. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it worse. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
Well, no. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and Deibys in at the forward position. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LeBron against Thompson. A floater. That one drops for him. LeBron's got 6 points.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Wiggins drives in. That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. Curry outside. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the shot is good. And it's 6 points for Deibys.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
James against Curry. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Deibys. Back to James. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket of the night.
And Caldwell-Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Both teams deciding to change it up. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Poole, the pass to Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
There's the pass to McGee. Back to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Sinks that one from the post. McGee's got 5 points so far.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Now here's Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Warriors leading by 3.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
Be smart, but execute at the same time. Let's see what they do.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Passes it to Looney, knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Green over Davis. Over to the left wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Warriors leading by 3. Green down low with Looney. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Green. The good-looking shot from the wing. Green's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to Caruso. Up top, Kuzma. And Pascal pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
It's stolen by Green. Fires it up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 5. And Waiters kicks to Caruso. And here's McGee. The pass to Kuzma. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by LeBron. 7 points for Kyle Kuzma.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Here's Looney. On the wing, Green. Here's Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here's James. He dishes it to Waiters. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Thompson puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Lakers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Waiters dishes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy. Earlier on in his career in Orlando, for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. And he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Tipped away. Curry against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Thompson. Green with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Howard with the second chance points.
Dwight Howard, such a force on the offensive glass. Phenomenal at knowing when to jump up and the timing on the putback jam.
Curry passes it to Chris. Now here's Wiggins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 7. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Feeds it to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Now, here's Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Pass to Green. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Caldwell Pope with it. Passes it to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. from past the arc. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry's shot is off.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
James, the bounce pass. Davis can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.